Guys, this is a project right behind me that you definitely don't want to miss. We are in the city of Port Coquitlam today, and in this area, we're seeing a lot of wood frame condos being built, but what we are not seeing are brand new townhouse projects and developments, and that's exactly what we have right here behind me. And this is the project that I'm extremely excited to showcase to you. We're gonna be taking you through one of these homes and sharing with you everything, all the details you need to know in regards to this project. We'll tell you about the neighborhood, some of the daily conveniences that you'll need to know, and then of course at the very end go into all the pricing and information about this project, its future releases that I think you'll be very thrilled to learn about. So without further ado, let's get into it right now. All right guys, so this is the home that we'll be taking you through right now. So let's take a step inside and get straight into it. So like we mentioned, at the end of this video, we're going to give you all the information that you need in regards to this project, whether it's the pricing, we'll show you some different floor plans, their timeline, what they will be releasing in the future, as we are still pretty early on in this project. It is just recently, very recently officially released. But anyways, this is the lower level first bedroom that we'll be taking you through the unit today. This is their A plan, and it has 4 bedrooms plus flex and 2.5 bathrooms with 1,450 square feet in its interior, give or take based on the unit. So this is going to be the first bedroom down here. The desk that you see right to your left, this actually will typically be a closet. They have put in the desk here as an option for you to, maybe you want to do on your own, maybe they'll do this as an upgrade, or you can just keep it as a closet space. But yes, this will be the first bedroom of the 4. And we're also going to take you on the map and share with you all the details in regards to this project, the location, the conveniences, so you can get a better understanding of the lifestyle. But this will be their 2-car side-by-side garage. So very spacious for this floor plan, and there will be two cars available to park right outside there in your driveway as well. So, and they have this built-in shelving, which is very convenient. As you can see, you can put some shoes, store some shoes, sit down where your kids, maybe they just came back from playing in the dirt outside. But anyways, right when you come in, both from the garage and from the front door, of course you need a closet here, which they have definitely provided. Let's take a step upstairs. There are quite a few things in regards to this project that I want to note, and we'll get into the details as we go. First, I want to showcase you the actual unit. So when you come up here, this will be your main level over there, but first you're greeted by the powder room here in the corner. I like the fact that it's tucked away there, and once you come in, this will be your main floor. Very cozy feeling in this home. So let's take a walk through. You have your island here, your L-shaped kitchen. I really like the very basic bright colors that they've used. And take a look at this good size fridge that they have over here. And of course you have your gas stove, KitchenAid appliances throughout. And if I take a step back, you'll see the hood fan is completely tucked away, hidden underneath this. You see that a lot in the projects now, that they blend the hood fan in, so everything just blends together. You can't even see it. We'll go outside so you can take a look at some of the other units, but here right away you can see the size of the driveway and for the back of the other units. But otherwise, this kitchen, you know, it's very standard with the window on top of the sink. You have some additional storage underneath here in the island, and of course your microwave will be right over there. And as you can see, they've set up 3 seats over here, which can fit pretty comfortably. And if we turn a little bit to the side over here, this is a very interesting spot, interesting part of the home. They have it set up right now as a home office, and it's beautifully set up. You got a bunch of natural light coming in from the yard, these windows over here. But if you would like to, where they have set up the dining table, this could be a potential spot for you to put that instead, so you have a designated dining space, and then you'll open up some more room over there in the living area. So both of those options work depending on what you're trying to do with the space. Otherwise, if you do like this setup, which I personally really enjoy it, you can keep it this way. And if we take a step outside, let me show you the project from out here. So you do have a patio, pretty decent sized one, and of course you see they have their barbecue set up, which personally I would do the exact same thing. You can set up Small table there, maybe a couple chairs. And let me give you a look at the project. So what I really like about this project is that a lot of townhouse developments, sometimes you feel like you're very close to the unit right across. So this one is very spacious, and a big part of that is because you do have a 2-car driveway and also a very good sized road between the units. So I'm a big fan of that, and I hope a lot of projects do that. Now the home that we're taking you through right now is one of their smaller square footages, so make sure you stick around to the end where we show you the different floor plans. That unit right across, that will be one of their larger homes, and over there will be their future phases. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's finish off this home first. Now, something I want to do note before I forget is that it is important to note that this project right over here, this is built up to step code 3. And what that means is that these homes, this project, is more energy efficient than the other codes. And what perk that comes with includes certain banks right now, they offer 35-year amortization for your mortgage if it is built to step code 3. So you can have the option to lower your monthly payments, take advantage of the 35-year amortization if that is something that will be helpful for your situation. Now I'll give you one last look of this main floor, and let's take a step upstairs. Okay guys, so before we finish off the rest of the tour, I just want to take a quick minute to go through the location of this project, because it is located in one of the most convenient areas in Port Coquitlam that has access to a lot of your daily needs, as well as easy access to getting onto the highway. So we're going to cover that just so you have a better understanding of where this project is located. And look, if this is a project that you're interested in, or this is an area that you're interested in, or maybe you're looking for something similar but slightly different, go ahead and reach out to us. I'm gonna leave our contact information right up there. You know, we love getting texts, emails, calls from all of you who are in need of help making a smooth move. So go ahead, feel free to reach out to us. We would love to be of service and of resource for you. But now let's jump on the screen and take a look at this project in more detail. So this project is located right over here, right on Rindall and Tyner. So it is going to be a collection of 44 townhomes, and we're going to get into the details, of course, the pricing as well as the different floor plans later on towards the end. But first, right across the street, right over here, you'll see a popular middle school here in Port Coquitlam, and this one is called Pitt River Middle School. And then if we go a little bit further north, I want to outline this because this is something a lot of people absolutely love, which is the Port Coquitlam Community Center. And it is a very new community center. They have all sorts of your daily amenities, such as a gym, rink, ice rink, basketball courts, pickleball courts, you name it, it's all there. And very, very nice area. Port Coquitlam, you know, it is coming up in this area. Like we mentioned, they have been building a lot of brand new condos. We're not really seeing brand new townhomes, so that's why this is such a special project. And then if we zoom out a little bit further, I want you to note that to Costco, which is on the northern side of Port Coquitlam, that's still easy access. If you take Pitt River over here and you cross Coast Meridian, you get to Costco right over there, probably a 5 to 7 minute drive, somewhere around there. And then to get on the highway to get to the rest of Vancouver, to any other areas, you just take Pitt River up to Lougheed Highway, and that is a straight shot for you to get onto Highway 1, whether that's going to Burnaby, Vancouver, or to go further east into the Fraser Valley. And last couple of things I want to note is in this area, there still are quite a few older single-family detached homes. And the lot that this project is built on actually used to be old single-family detached homes. But of course, the developers have bought the land and redeveloped it into a brand new project. And I suspect in the coming years that some other of these homes will go through that change as well. So if you're looking out for the future, I do see this area going through a bit of a revamp to go from a lot of the older homes into brand new projects. And just one last little thing, this is a bit of a local secret, but if you go down Pitt River onto McLean and you get over here right beside Brown Street, this is Cat and Fiddle sports bar and restaurant, and this is probably one of the most popular spots for locals and even people from across Metro Vancouver. Oftentimes you'll hear them if they're going to Port Coquitlam, it's for Cat and Fiddle. So that's nice to have a convenient restaurant, a popular spot, very, very close by. So So that's about it. Just wanted to give you a quick idea of where it's located, some of the surroundings of this project. And now let's hop on back into the tour and make sure you stick around to the end where we'll get into the pricing and floor plans. But let's cut into the video, back into the tour right now. Okay, so as we take these stairs up, you'll see that all the floor here, it is laminate, including the upper level. These are going to be upgrades, optional upgrades if you would like to upgrade depending on where the construction process is of the unit that you're interested in. And they're giving an incredibly reasonable price for that upgrade. But first, let's talk about this side-by-side laundry. I have a couple things to know. First is look at the width of this hallway. So this is a lot wider than the typical hallways you'll see, which is a great perk because right now the doors are removed. But if you imagine the doors here and you have them opened up, you'll still have space for people to come around you, beside you, behind you. So that is one really positive thing about this washer and dryer space. And then on top of that, I think a lot of people will appreciate the side-by-side laundry, the fact that you have a counter on top, and of course you have your cabinets, you can hang some stuff. This is going to be an optional upgrade, but one that I think a lot of people will definitely want to take advantage of. And especially for a home with this square footage, 1450 square feet in its interior for a 4-bedroom, it's very nice that they have definitely included the side-by-side laundry. And as I was saying in regards to the carpet, you are able to get the laminate upgrade throughout the full upper level for $2,000, which is incredibly reasonable. And so for those of you that like laminate, that prefer laminate over carpet, that is definitely something that's going to be worth it compared to getting a job done from a third party. But this will be your first bedroom up here, first secondary bedroom. And here you have secondary bedroom number 2. These bedrooms, they are not the largest in size, but again, this will be one of their smallest size homes. So the other homes I will be sharing with you, the floor plans, you'll see that their other available units will have more square footage, or maybe they'll have less bedrooms, which opens up more space, more square footage for your bedrooms and living area. And now let's take a step into the primary bedroom. I like the fact that they have vaulted ceilings here. Gives it a more spacious feel. And you don't have a walk-in closet, but you will have quite a long closet that extends. So this is a double closet in a way, side by side. You have it extended. And I'll give you a little bit of a view to the outside over here. Very quiet area where this is located. And of course you do have your ensuite as well. Double vanity. Again, I really like the color that they've used. All right guys, so there you have it with the tour. We're gonna jump on the screen now and I'll share with you the different floor plans, of course the pricing, what you can expect from the future releases, future phases that are going to be coming to this project, all the information that you need. So let's cut into that right now. There it is guys, I hope you enjoyed the tour of that beautiful home. And now of course, let's get into the pricing and some further information and show you some different floor plans that this project is going to be coming out with. Some of them are still in the works right now. But first, before we get into all of that, if you are interested in the full package, the full information brochure in regards to this project, or you're looking for something similar and would like access to some other projects that are similar to this one, don't hesitate to reach out. We're gonna leave our contact information right up there. You can text us, email us, call us, however you please, and we would love to be a resource for you. But now getting back, the home that we took you through, like we mentioned, that is going to be their A plan, which has 4 bedrooms plus flex, 2.5 bathrooms, and around 1,440 square feet in its interior. That one has a starting price of $1.085 million. And again, like we touched on during the video, that is one of their smaller sized home in terms of square footage. They do have a 3-bedroom floor plan, which is their F plan, with around 1,400 to 1,480 square feet in its interior. And that one has a starting price of right under $1 million at $999,000. So we're going to put the floor plan on the screen for you to check out. This one is going to be tandem parking, so front and back. And of course, the floor plan is completely different. It's more narrow as opposed to the wider, more open concept living. And if we look at some of their other homes, their largest home is going to be their C plan, which is still a 4-bedroom plus flex, but this one has 1,882 to 1,894 square feet in its interior. So with these homes, you're still getting the 2-car side-by-side parking as well as the 2-car on the driveway parking that you get, but you also get a lot more square footage in the actual home itself and an additional bathroom, because this one will have 3.5 baths. So again, we'll have the floor plan up there for you to check out. And those homes are going to have a starting price of $1.185 million. So they are currently in the construction process of building out these homes in the latter phases. And I'm going to also include up there a site plan so you can see they will have some green space in this project, as well as above the townhomes, they will have a selection of duplex homes, which is their D plan. So for those duplex style homes, you're only sharing a wall with one other neighbor. So that one is going to be a 3-bedroom plus flex with around 1,500 to 1,534 square feet in its interior. Those ones are going to have a starting price of $1.129 million. So there are a lot of great things about this project. Of course, like we mentioned in the video, it is one of its kind for a brand new townhouse project here in Port Coquitlam that we're really not seeing many come out. So this is going to be one rare project of its type in Port Coquitlam. And on top of that, you have a bunch of different style homes, whether it's the floor plan, how many bedrooms you get, the square footage. You get a good variety of options to choose from so you can see which one fits with your lifestyle. And then I think one of the selling points, the biggest perks of this project is going to be that 2-car side-by-side parking with the driveway that fits 2-car in front. As you saw in the video, it really gives the project a very spacious feel. You don't feel crammed in terms of the proximity of you and the other unit across from you. So that's it for this project. Again, thank you guys for sticking around and for watching. I hope this was helpful. And as always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.